what the Netherlands did when they sent people to Australia to start farms there, or to Canada to start farming there, to buy land and to basically to build up a new existence. It's basically spreading
But do
around.
you know that in Africa still French they have they have a lot asset in Africa, and they have I forget the 35% of GDP came from Africa.
Mm, mm.
Power. They have still influence for many countries because before independence they have asset there, so still continue the asset, right? Diamond, gold. It's like they try to French people still they are simulation,
Assimilation.
but still they are doing that kind of invasion concept they have. But Japanese people they don't know.
So
The special
Chosen, I understand. Korea,
Chosen-
I understand. Like Manchuria, I understand. But I don't understand what was the point of going to Indonesia. What was the point of going to Malaysia? What was the point? Why?
Exactly. So currently, just after writing that book,
Actually, Indonesia, but China. What was the point of going to China?
oh, China is actually China is a very strong country.
Right.
Okay, and Japanese tried to invade China, but they couldn't.
Why?
China is strong.
Yes. Okay. But they wanted to take
Okay,
the threat.
China is battle more than 10 years, all way land battle.
But why? For hegemony or why?
Just they try to this kind of try to make invade that country.
But you can be scared of a country. That doesn't mean you need to invade it.
Like invaded, they just try to occupy Shanghai, occupy Beijing, and they
to
try
make the first punch, otherwise you will be punched, something like that.
Yeah, but I tell you, Japanese military, they occupied Shanghai but never won. And actually, that was war, right? And they going to the Vietnam, military going to Vietnam, but on the way down to the Vietnam, everybody the enemy, and immediately occupied going down to the south end and immediately going back to the Shanghai because so risky because all area is enemy. Anytime military is beaten by local military people, they couldn't win.
Was that the reason why they occupied it, so that they can actually have ships going in and out for getting oil in, or what was it?
No, nothing.
I really don't understand. I really don't
Right.
understand.
Me neither. So this is Japanese character. Okay, Japanese people. This is they try to invade, but why? Why are you want to go to Vietnam?
Kimoto-san, help us. Why?
Why? What? Yeah,
So,
this is what
Vietnam, Indonesia. Why?
China, and Vietnam. Why Japanese expand their territory under the World War II? But my opinion is Japanese character is they try to beat enemy, right? That extend their territory, but still extend at most, but still Japanese couldn't win. So extending, and Asia Pacific and the Pacific Ocean and Vietnam, Indonesia, but finally they couldn't win because they but still tried expanding, right? And China is finally they couldn't win. But after occupied, it's Japanese, Indonesia, for example, Indonesia for more than 3 years, the peaceful years. But why? What are they doing there? I told him, nothing. Just the Philippines, a peaceful 3 years. Malay, 3 years. Vietnam, 3 years. But what they doing there? But no, nothing. Just occupied, doing well with local people. But what purpose? My understanding, many people misunderstanding. This is they are doing World War II, and the Great Asia East Asia War, and after war. No. War is only China. Okay, any country is not war. Actually, the peaceful years, 3 years. What is they doing there? No, nothing. Just only stay there. Nothing else. So Japanese government decided, if you're going to stay, Japanese people occupy there and stay there, why not cooperate each other, try to unify and peaceful? This is kind of Japanese culture. I recently understand, but Sonoda said, and they favor Philippine people, favor for Japanese. No kidding, Japanese killed Philippine people. How come Philippine people they like zero fighters? They like Japanese people? No kidding, I told him, but actually they like Japanese people on the whole. Duterte like Japanese people, hate American people. Because World War II, thinking about World War II, Philippine Japanese occupation, they have nothing to worry about, nothing in hate for Japanese people. Of course, comfort women they have. Okay, this is kind of sort of bad image they have, but usually nothing, no bad thing. Just only live there. Okay, Manila. Okay, occupied after Manila. Japanese people occupied Manila for 3 years. Very peaceful 3 years. Nothing wrong. Jakarta, nothing wrong. They did any bad thing. Japanese people have dignity and they have pride. Japanese very pride for local people. Nothing wrong. They don't do anything. Only Singapore, they killed many Chinese, 70,000. Okay, Lee Kuan Yew almost killed, and they only because this is one reason because headquarters is Tsuji Masanobu. He's one crazy guy. Kill all Chinese. He ordered, so they killed 70,000. But any other places, nothing happened. Malay? Oh no, nothing happened. They just only that. Because the local people and Japanese soldiers' life level standard exactly the same. They eat same food. Okay, not British, not Dutch, not American. They eat same food, same house, same barrack. They live there, with the same as local people, right?
It completely doesn't make sense to me.
You doesn't make sense, right? But actually, this is our before World War II education disappeared. Everything disappeared. Nobody educated. Okay, nobody knows that. Try to eliminate every history before World War II. But I wanted to study that.
But what benefits would
Right.
if we can think
Exactly.
about like is resources? Usually the answer lies in resources, right? Are there certain resources that they wanted to get from Indonesia, like oil or something like that?
Okay, oil is different issue. They wanted to. Actually, they couldn't get oil anyway because Japanese ship couldn't come down to Indonesia. Okay, couldn't come down to Indonesia. Only half a year. Okay? Short time period, but actually they couldn't get any oil. But original their expectation is they want to get oil from Indonesia. So they couldn't get, but they stay there for 3 years. What their objective? They don't do anything. Peaceful days. Oh, they can carry the Indonesian food back and forth to Japan. No. American submarines. They can do that. So they had very heavy battle.
Basically stuck.
Yeah. They had very severe battle at Papua New Guinea. At that old area, many people, 10,000 people dead there. Okay, not battle, dead there, no food. Okay, they try to bring food from Japan, but any kind of ship was sunk by somebody. So they dead many people. I've been there, some Davao or some other area in Lae.
I've been there too. I saw Nagai-san also of Nagai-san じゃなくて
Senju.
はいそう。
He been there.
Yeah.
But he must meet with many worm.
Right.
Oh my God, he stayed there. Unbelievable. They have lots of
Worms.
And it's lots of small animals. It's impossible to live there. I stayed in hotel several days there. Terrible. In hotel is many places warm. I can sleep there, but he went there. He stayed there under tent.
So
Unbelievable. But anyway, so what?
So they stayed, and then they went home.
Philippines, but Philippines is a good example. None of Filipino, actually the Filipino people is 100 million people, but none of the Filipino people, those people not hate us. Even if World War II, they like us.
Well, I mean, basically what they had before, the Americans were worse, a lot worse.
But also, I tell you, most worst,
Just like
worst occupation is Singapore. Okay, Japanese military Tsuji Masanobu killed many Chinese, and most bad marriage for Singapore. But Singaporeans, the best people, most like people for Japanese in Asia Pacific. Why? I was so skeptical. How come Singaporean people like Japan? In the best in the
Not
Asia?
Chinese?
No, including Chinese. No, the best Singaporean, no Chinese. They like Japanese people. Why? Because Japanese occupation is they treat Singaporean as a human being. How about British? No, they didn't treat those people as they treated as animal.
はい、皆さんこんにちは、雲野です。今日はですね、雲野塾の研修のプログラムをご紹介したいと思います。で、こういうふうなホームページありますけれども、ぜひですね、一度中身をご覧になっていただきたいと思います。今日はブーキューブさんのスタジオに来て、この収録をしておりますので、中身はこういうふうになってて、今最近ホットなね、グローバルリーダーの定義など書いてあります。で、特に経団連が作成しました留学すれば英語ができて専門性を持つというだけではですね、グローバルリーダーになれないとここに書いてありますようにですね、仕事ができる専門性を持つ英語ができるだけじゃなくてですね、私どもの塾ではリベラルアーツということと、それからもう一つは孫子の兵を、さらにはですね、日本の歴史というものを合わせて教えることによって皆さんが海外の欧米の方々と、もしくは華僑圏の方々と正々堂々と渡り合えるような人物を育成しようというふうなことを考えております。ここに次のスライドが出ておりますけれども、ここに書いてありますのはですね、さらに、私どもの雲野塾の中身につきましてはですね、欧米の資料しか使っておりません。また実際に雲野塾は英語でやっておりますので、英語の講師がこう話しておりますけど、学習はですね、日本の歴史をまだ教えてますので、学習の午後はですね、日本のプログラムをしております。以前はこれ有料だったので、今はですね、実際に会場費も取っていただいておりませんで、毎回5000円ということで、朝9時から午後5時までやっておりますので、ぜひ皆さんですね、ご検討の上ご参加いただければと。英語のできない方もですね、学習の午後こういうふうな研修をしておりますので、ぜひご参加いただければというふうに思っておりますので、よろしくお願いします。で、ここにさらにですね、グループ討議とか実務の勘どころを教えると書いてありますけど、実際には私が10年ほどですね、欧米の新聞とか雑誌等をですね、集めてきた、もともと英語のベースでございますので、そうしたものをですね、50セッションのテーマに分けて資料を作成しております。そういうことで、世界のオペレーション、もしくはカントリーリスクも含めてですね、しかも世界のトップの方々に対してもいろいろな分析とか洞察をしてですね、議論をしております。そういったことも含めてですね、今後ともよろしくお願いしたいと思います。以上で私の挨拶を終えますが、今回のこのビデオの収録にあたってはですね、V キューブさんのスタジオをお借りしてですね、お時間を頂戴して、このビデオを作成させていただきました。よろしくお願いします。どうもありがとうございました。